Failures and Fakes contains explicit language and content that is not suitable for children.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Failures and Go clean your fucking room.
Lithuania. Is that a country? It's a battery.
He peed on the singer. He was a toilet.
No, man,
And instead of Batman, it's bread.
How'd you like that Irish cream this morning?
No. Failures and Fakes is a podcast, so grab your friends and cast some pawns.
Hello, and welcome to Failures and Fakes, a podcast. I am Cooper Nichols. I am your hostess with the mostest. I don't know what. Dad. I'm Dad. I'm joined by this week's super duper special guest, Jake Nichols.
Hi, I'm Jake Nichols.
Also,
Guys, this is your camera, by the way.
hey, what's up?
Yeah, that's going to be more your camera.
Also joined by Parker Schultz. And I'm also joined by TJ Nichols. God, that was horrible.
Yep.
We just lost our one listener. Okay, so first of all, cameras are a thing. We should have a conversation real quick.
That's what we're here for.
Well, a side conversation about cameras. So our beautiful, perfect listeners can watch the episodes. I guess I'll have to make a Failures and Fakes YouTube channel. Or are they going on the TOC channel? That would be good to know, right?
They're going to go on the TOC channel.
Okay, go to the Ongoing Concept on YouTube and watch it there if you're listening, if you want to watch. And if you don't, sorry. I just feel like we're going to make so many jokes that people aren't going to get if they're not watching.
Yeah.
Sorry
I feel like
in
this is a
advance.
very different vibe. Because when Parker sent the edit over, I was watching it when I was at work today, and I was like, "Oh, this is so different from what we've been doing with the talks."
Mm-hmm.
Like such a different vibe that I'm just curious to see what the audience reaction is going to be, because I feel like a lot of the fans haven't heard Failures and Fakes and don't know the energy of it yet. So it'll be interesting to see what the reaction is to that.
Yeah, I don't think there's as many mouth sounds on Talks.
Was there quite a few?
No, I just mean Parker's not deep throating water on Talk.
Yeah, you don't get that.
So you're missing out on that. We have Jake, our brother, here, if you couldn't tell by his last name.
Hello.
Jake is also not affiliated with the Ongoing Concept except through blood.
Just blood. That's it.
It's enough.
That's enough. It works. He's here.
Man, the compression on this mic is wild.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Needs to be.
Every time I move my mouth, I feel like I need to be careful.
It's very certain. Yeah.
Like, don't make too many weird movements.
I do not like when podcasts are quiet
Well, that's...
or any video or any with audio.
Well,
Yeah, but there's a different, like when you're listening to it in the moment and you hear this compressed,
yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
a lot.
It's a lot.
The sibilance is just, yeah.
Jake, you are currently living in Idaho.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do about it?
I guess I'll just move to a different country.
Oh, like what?
Well, there's this place in the world that's also known as the white people's Wakanda. They call it Japan.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
So, the spur of the moment, you just want to go to Wakanda?
Yeah, I mean, I did spend the last 4 years, studying for the language too. So I guess that might help.
That'll be useful. What a happy coincidence.
That's crazy
that's
that you did
awesome.
that, and then you just happen to want to move to Japan.
Yeah, it all lined up.
Life is wonderful.
Cool. Yeah.
Full of mystery. Okay. So yeah, you're moving to Japan for forever?
That's the plan
Yeah.
so far. We'll
So
see.
we had to capture our last moments with Jake before he dies.
Before you'll never see me again.
Well, what's the visa situation? Like, are you getting a work visa? Is that how that works in Japan?
Basically, yeah. It's kind of similar to like how other countries operate, where like you have to, in order to stay in the country, you have to have a visa. Even though there are people that will like overstay, technically, but
What if you have a MasterCard?
that's not how that works.
When I was a kid, I literally thought a Visa was like a Visa, like credit card. for probably the first like 12 years of my life.
And you're like, I could just apply for that. And
Yeah, right.
I feel like I probably thought the same thing for a significant amount of time. Like way too old.
Like, how
to
come it's
think
too
otherwise?
Yeah, like who let the credit card be called Visa? It'd be like having a credit card called Passport. Like you have your passport. Yeah,
Well,
$10,000 limit.
There
baby.
is an app called Passport, right?
I don't know. Does it have a passport on it? That would make sense. Okay, so for our audience that doesn't know, Jake, you did an episode with us in the good old days.
yeah, when I was in Portland and you guys were still here.
Oh yeah, a remote. A
And
remote
I talked,
special.
and I talked shit about the band. That was fun.
Yeah.
Did you only ever do a remote one?
Yeah.
This is his first time
Wow.
in person.
In person. Wow.
And probably last time.
Probably.
Yes. Thank you, Parker.
That's all real clapping.
There's a lot of us.
I'm really good at it.
For our audience that doesn't know, I guess, the background of our families, like I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to explain why this podcast isn't just the band, but we all grew up together. And the first time I remember going to the Schultz house was, I think Mom and Dad went and saw Lord of the Rings.
They just dropped us off.
However many years ago, we weren't allowed to watch it because it was inappropriate.
That's crazy that you remember that.
My
Like that specifically.
My earliest memory of your guys' family and our families talking to each other was like, I have this memory of us being on a soccer field and the Schultz mom and the Nichols mom talking. And I think I was like in second grade. I think that's like the first time we our families met. So
Oh, okay.
a long ass time.
Yeah, I don't even remember. You guys just ended up being there at some point.
Yeah.
We lived a block away, 2 blocks away.
2 blocks away, yeah.
Yeah. And there was a lot. There was, I don't know. We were over there all the time.
And 2 blocks in Rathdrum, Idaho is not a real
Not like
block,
a- yeah.
like a city block.
No.
Yeah.
And our families bonded over their hatred of Halloween.
Yeah, that was
Yes. Though that was
Yeah,
pretty
they're-
fun. Not gonna lie.
Their love of music and fear of Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was I don't know, it was fun. We didn't dress up, but what did we played some kind of N64 game, or you guys did?
A lot of video games, yeah.
Well, but you didn't really know any different either. What was that?
I don't know.
We didn't know any different either because we didn't really celebrate. Like
Yeah.
when we were really young, Jake and I think got in costume, but it's not when we were like.
I don't remember
I
any of
have
it.
no recollection of that ever.
Oh.
So.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen those pictures. Yeah, I think my first Halloween where I was allowed to dress up was, I think it was like 12. So you guys never really got to experience the joy of being a Jedi for a day. I felt pretty powerful.
No, but we did because remember we got all those lightsabers from the foster care Christmas thing, and we got to be Jedis all the time.
Just fought each other.
Good times.
Well, yeah. Okay, so that's Halloween. And that's the whole history. Podcast over. It's done.
I didn't trick or treat for so long that by the time that I could, when my parents didn't care as much anymore, I went and I was like, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Because I was so used to we could just have
You could
my,
just have
my mom,
candy.
yeah, because they'd buy it.
And you have to earn it?
No. Halloween was just like,
Kids these days.
Here's the bowl.
Yeah.
And they were just eating candy all night while we were jamming and whatever we did.
Yeah. I think,
So-
didn't your dad play like scary sounds out the window or something?
He probably did that a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did because I remember our dads would just like be in that your laundry room or something.
Just downstairs.
Oh, was it just in
playing.
the downstairs?
We'd like take turns on the drums.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you did though.
Nothing.
No.
That was like my earliest memory of watching like Dawson play drums. I was like, I want to do that. That's kind of started all that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Like
I was like,
8, 9 years old, somewhere around there.
Yeah, probably around there. Yeah.
Well, we got like the play drum sets growing up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, that's the real thing.
That's a man of drums.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember. I don't know. I don't think I ever like played music with any of you guys. With the Schultz family, but there was definitely, it was kind of always a thing. I think you and I had like drum battles at some point.
Probably. Well, yeah, that was a little
Because we
later.
were fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're the professional drummer,
But, like,
so I'm
drum
gonna defer to
drum
you.
battles.
What do you mean? What?
Like you just set your drums up.
You just like one person would play drums,
Oh, and then you
and then
just
another,
swap
and
off.
then another person would play drums.
I thought you meant like
It was really
dueling
cool.
drum sets.
No.
Like,
No, we threw cymbals at each other until one of us was decapitated.
You did hit me really hard on my elbow with the drumstick once.
I did.
Oh, it was the worst thing I've ever felt.
Really?
Oh, man.
I don't remember that at all. Was it on purpose?
I think so.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't even remember that happened.
I do.
asshole.
You'd remember if you were the one getting hit.
It does hurt
remember
though.
the pain.
Getting hit by a drumstick fucking
Oh,
hurts.
it was good. It was really good.
Do you ever like when you like do the upswing thing? Do you ever hit your earlobe?
Maybe I hit my face a lot.
Yeah, I've done that before too.
Yeah, or the nose, and it just feels like
Oh, I've had
Like
some
right,
funny notes.
right here. I hit, or maybe it's this side.
right in the temple.
Yeah,
Man,
it's fun.
sounds
Well,
miserable.
I don't bleed. You do.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I never really like feel. Oops, I keep fucking doing that. I never feel the pain of it most of the time.
Yeah, because you have adrenaline in your
Yeah. Like I usually just I'm like the next day in the hotel I'm showering and I'm like, oh, there's bruises
come from?
everywhere.
There's a I don't. It's probably different when you're playing a show, but it's like embarrassing even if you're just like playing drums and nobody else is around and you just like hit yourself in the face really hard. It's still embarrassing. I don't.
Well, it's just
Yeah.
it throws you off because it's like you don't expect to do that.
Yeah, it's like usually my goal when I'm playing drums is to like just fuck myself.
Like
in
I
the
thought
face.
I was more coordinated than that. Why? How did I just hit myself?
Like, has that happened like recently when you've been playing, or is
It might have happened like once on tour.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's not really an equivalent to that with any other instrument, is there? It's only drums where you have the potential to smack yourself in the face.
You've never hit yourself in the face with your bass when you're swinging it around? I feel like that has to have happened at some point.
Yeah, but not like what's required to play. Like when you're
Oh,
playing
yeah.
drums, you are required, you know?
Ow, ow,
With a bass, you're not required to like throw it around. Like it's a very different, you know?
Oh, you don't have to do that?
No, you're not. No.
That's what I learned in bass school.
That was the first lesson.
Mm-hmm. Just hit yourself really fucking hard. Pain is weakness leaving the body.
Oh yeah, brother.
So Parker sent us the first episode we did last night, and I am kind of confused because I never realized I looked so angry all the time. Just like watching myself, I'm just like
bitch face.
all the time.
Really?
I just
didn't
look
even
like
notice.
an asshole. Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Oh, maybe it's just my.
You're probably just noticing
it.
it because it's you.
Well, I'm just like looking at myself, and I just look like I'm gonna kill somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, but you probably don't see yourself on camera all that often too, right?
I don't think I've ever seen myself on camera, like where I'm not trying to take a picture or something.
Oh, yeah.
But like when you're just like, look, you know, it's just there. It's totally different.
Oh yeah, when I see myself, I don't look how I think I look.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Like that, I look weird.
yeah, right. It's like, oh boy. I don't know. Somebody loves me. So I guess I'm doing something right, maybe. I don't know. It was just a mind fuck. I've never. But it's kind of like the same thing when you start doing a podcast and you hear your own voice all the time. It's just like
it just takes a
it's
while
like
to get used
almost
to.
like I don't know, like an out of body thing. I just do not. I don't enjoy it. I don't think I was cut out for this.
This is almost like a ex-roommate reunion, except for Angela.
Oh yeah, it is.
It kind of is.
Didn't think about that. And now we're all
I mean, we were
different roommates. now.
We did live together for a mandatory while. So
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't know how many years we all lived together, but yeah.
A bunch.
Good time.
It was like 3, wasn't it? And then, well, Jake wasn't.
before
Jake
that.
wasn't.
I was
3.
only there for a year.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were there for 2.
Yeah, because he left pre-panorama.
Mm-hmm. Right before.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
and you guys
right.
got stuck.
August that year. Yeah.
yeah. It is. Like
I guess we stopped. Did we stop When do you remember when the last episode was recorded?
I think it was recorded in like late 2020. Yeah, late 2020.
Oh, okay.
And then it was posted in like January the next year. But it took me forever to post and edit it because we got COVID.
Oh, I forgot about that. Man,
Yeah.
it felt so long ago.
Yeah, and I was just like exhausted for months, and I was like, okay, I don't really want to do the podcast anymore. And I mean, it's just such a huge like time sink.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people really understand the level of like time commitment, which I'm not editing it anymore. So all I have to do is sit here and talk. Parker
Just
gets
because
to
we
deal
have
with it.
video.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot.
Well, I was kind of thinking maybe if we wanted to as well, we could do things if we wanted to not film like some extra content and just do that on Patreon or something, you know? Or just like exclusively not video content.
Yeah, just talkies.
Yeah, because I could always edit that stuff as well.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. I did not have any interest, but Parker's a professional. Thank you, Parker. So I asked on Instagram earlier today. I asked on Instagram if anybody had questions for us.
Oh,
for
you did?
for the podcast. And good old Joseph. Well, not good old. I don't even know who this guy is. Joseph says, "Cooper, what is a dog?
What?
What is a dog?" That was his question.
What a question.
I asked for questions. He said, "What is a dog?" And
Well, I know how to answer that.
Hold, please.
okay, so
We just asked Siri.
Joseph, maybe you have a friend, and maybe he's really hairy. Maybe his name's Harry, Joseph. So just imagine if he had 4 legs and he didn't talk, and he had a tail, and he ate dog food. That would be a dog.
And that's a dog.
And that's a dog. Unless Parker has...
Does this guy even follow you, or was it just like some random person that asked?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I just posted to the story, and he replied with, "Cooper, what is a dog?" I don't fucking...
Do people
That's a really-
scroll stories like just random people? Like,
Is that a
just,
thing
like-
you can do?
Yeah, is that something you can do?
I don't know.
Do you have to follow people
Do you
to
want me
see
to
their
find out if he
story?
follows us?
Uh,
We follow
Big
him.
fan.
Oh, so yeah, probably.
And yeah, he follows us. So actually, we're like best friends with this guy. Yeah.
Not Keith from back in the day.
I haven't heard from Keith, Mr. Keith.
Let's see if he returns.
Yeah. Okay. Parker has a good. Okay. Dogs that are fat shits and always want your attention. If you don't give them attention, they will fucking go and die in a hole. They take up your space and eat your food like pigs, and people say they are loyal. Hi, dog. Bark, bark. Give me food. And that is a dog,
That's a
Joseph.
dog.
Thanks for asking.
Wow. Question
It's the
answered.
best one I could find.
No, that was...
Is that Urban Dictionary?
Yep.
All right. So when are you guys getting a dog?
No.
Not for a long time.
Who's getting a dog?
No. Did you guys
No
get
one.
a cat?
Not yet.
No, not yet. We got another question in 2020
In 2020?
Wow.
Oh, man.
from Shayla. Are y'all just done making episodes? I've been waiting over a month. No,
Technically, no.
Not anymore.
not quite.
That's kind of that's kind of the thing that we do apparently is we just stop for a while and then we're like, hey,
Yeah, like the band and
It's a
the
thing
everything. Yeah, come back maybe. Is Kyle gonna be in this episode? Do we have good Kyle coverage?
I don't remember.
he'll be a little bit. He might.
That's
yeah.
good. I just want him to feel included.
No, he should be maybe in the next episode after this. We'll see.
Maybe, possibly.
Maybe. He's
Yeah.
not going to call or anything like that.
What?
He's not going to give you a call and say,
Oh,
hey,
nobody.
I'm going to be here.
Nobody calls me.
Oh.
I just text TJ and then he doesn't answer. And I'm like, okay, well,
I do answer. Sorry,
This
I was
time.
at work. Like I don't know what to tell you. I was actually doing something.
I wasn't though. I was just waiting. I was playing a video game.
And Parker never responded.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Parker, you didn't respond. Okay, Jake. So you've been learning Japanese for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to teach us some words?
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me?
Do you know how to? Okay, this one you guys have never heard before. Konnichiwa.
Do you have to whisper it?
Is that a part of the pronunciation?
It's a
Do you
cultural
want to
phenomenon.
guess? Do you want to guess what that means?
Does it mean hi? That's a real question. Does it mean hi?
Yes, it means hi.
Yes.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being serious.
How do you say it again?
Konnichiwa.
Oh yeah, since ASMR, Japan's just totally been taken over. They just love it, man.
Is that the only word we're getting? Isn't that a pretty like easy thing that everyone knows?
Obviously, Cooper didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
You didn't have me questioning if it was real or not.
Do you guys don't want to know what sex is in Japan? How do you say?
Do they have different kinds in Japan?
Does
it work
the
the
word
same?
for sex? Do you want to know?
I just
This
think
is
they might
secret
have
information.
different kinds of sex.
Like Japanese sex.
Yeah.
Are we doing American
Specific.
style or
Yeah.
Japanese style?
Okay, I'll tell you. Sex.
Is that real? Oh my god.
Sexu.
So, okay.
Okay, now do you want to know the word for penis?
I was just gonna ask that.
The word for penis?
Yeah.
Sure.
Chimpo.
Wait, what? Chimpo?
Okay, wait. So is there like 14 different words for penis as there are in America or in English?
Yeah, what's cock?
There's a really funny one where it's the same word as son, but it also could be used as penis.
Like
So-
child son or like son?
No, like child son. Like, this is my son.
This is my son and this is my dick, and they are both the same. Meet George.
That's interesting.
Wait, what's the word?
Musco.
Musco. Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one. Dang it.
You don't have a doing sound.
No, but I have. Let's
It's a
see.
boner sound.
Where's that one? I was gonna hit that.
You could just do this.
That doesn't sound as cool. Wait, what's the word again?
Musco.
Okay.
Musco. So you could say, I don't even know. The sexu thing is crazy.
Is there an equivalent for a female as well? Like, is there a vagina and my daughter?
I don't.
This is my vagina daughter. This is my penis son.
You've been studying for years.
No, I don't. Well, that's like slang stuff, though. That's not like textbook stuff.
I would put it in a textbook. That's fucking awesome. I
I'm
want to
sure
know,
it
like,
is,
how did that
but-
start? Like, who decided to call their dick their son?
This is my son. I don't
But
know.
we
That was a
name
weird
people
dude.
Dick and, you know, so.
Language is weird.
Yeah, but you don't call your dick your son.
I think some people do.
And people name them.
Yeah, people name their penis.
Okay, yeah, well, that's. I'm just saying, like, you use it to make a son. You don't. It can't be your son. I just like the logistical nightmare.
Because, like, it would make more, in like, literal sense if you called your testicles, right? Or your ball sack your son. Because it's like, that is where semen is, right?
That's not where semen is.
It's not.
It's not.
Cum is not stored in the balls.
Where is it?
Are you serious?
Isn't it like, aren't there things in the sac that produce?
It's
need a
in
biology
your,
lesson.
it's in your prostate. It's in your little.
Is it seriously in your prostate?
Is it not?
I don't know.
None of us know.
Parker?
I just know what
Can
the
you Google
outside
this?
looks like. I don't know what the inside
going on down
does.
Well,
We need to have a sex education with Parker.
I don't want
apparently.
This is Idaho sex education, and
Wait, okay, then what are the
Yeah.
balls for? I'm outing
Exactly.
myself as like the most dumbass
because
motherfucker.
you can't have children without balls, right? Like you can't reproduce. If you
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
have
So I think it's
testicles.
like the factory is the balls and like the warehouse is the prostate. And it gets sent.
I don't know, man.
There's like a. Is it the seminal vesicle?
See that
I think that's like the
right to me.
highway. They should make a movie about this. They should make like Osmosis Jones
They
2
should fucking
cum episode.
teach this in school.
They did.
we
They
should know
definitely
this.
did.
I don't think they got this in
probably
detail,
did.
though.
Did you get
You
this?
were probably looking at all the pictures of the peepees.
This one's hairy.
Okay. But we were also homeschooled, I think, during the time that you get sex education, I believe.
I got sex education in high school, but it was like, it was really brief.
I got like, here's what STDs are in
Yeah.
health class, but I didn't really get.
That was about it.
Yeah, the one that looks like a lion's mane.
Gross.
I don't remember that.
That's what the health teacher said. He said it looks like a lion. He called it Mufasa. He did.
I mean, I don't really remember anything from that class either. So
everything.
I don't.
Here's what a vulva is. Labia majora. That's all. I don't remember a whole lot about either system, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, I don't think cum is in the balls. I'm sorry.
It's not.
Yeah,
I know
don't
that
think
it's
it
not
is.
like in your actual like testicles. I just figured
It's
it
not
was
like floating around in the
something
sack.
to do with the sack and the balls had something to do with it.
Like it just pumps.
I don't
just,
know.
Like it just pumps out of the
I don't know how it works.
out of the
Obviously,
scrot. Are you googling?
no clue.
I'm Googling because I'm trying to find the word for testicles in Japanese. I'm pretty sure I remember what it is. Yeah.
Testicle.
So the Japanese language uses a system called kanji, which are like the little letters you see, little writings. The combination of gold and ball make up the word for testicle.
gold
Balls.
That's so cool. God, I'm moving to Japan too. That's fucking awesome.
So how do you say it?
Kintama.
Kintama.
What's nut?
I don't know.
Okay, we need to take a break.
Okay.
There was a guy that did a TikTok of CoverGirl, and it like got like a shit ton of views.
What do you mean he did a TikTok?
But
of
that just
CoverGirl?
reminded me, clap, clap, 1, 2, 3, 4. But he just did like a voiceover, like recording himself dancing strangely to it. But he did one for Like Autumn, and he did like, I swear, like 30 different shots. Like there were so many different ones of them that he just edited together.
of him dancing to your songs.
Yeah.
That's cool. What a real fan.
So you guys are famous
He
now.
like
'cause
just
somebody
found
danced?
us. Yeah, apparently.
Is
Well-
he a young person?
He's probably our age.
He's 95.
Yeah, our
See
age.
that.
What kind of dancing was it?
He was just like banging his head.
And people like to watch that on TikTok?
Well, you know.
God, I am 95. Like you just
Have you not seen people do that? They just like lip sync to a song.
well, I've seen that. Is he like super hot?
No.
Then why would you watch
no
it?
offense if he sees this. Sorry. No, I think he's like conventionally attracted. Like, yeah, like probably.
Okay. I just get.
He might be hot. Yeah, I don't.
He may be
honestly,
hot.
like, I don't really recall.
We'll have to form a panel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
could
don't
be
know.
like the bat. Like, what is like a baddie for guys? Like, what is that?
I think Batty.
Yeah, you can call
Or daddy.
Yeah.
both
Just
work.
a dad, a bad dad.
I had a coworker at my last job, and she would just name, like, if a hot guy came in, she would just find out something about him, and then he would be that daddy or baddie. So there was like soccer
nice.
baddie, and there was daddy baddie because he always brought in his kids. There were a few more baddies or daddies, but yeah, she would just always have like a prefix, so we would know. She'd be like, "Soccer daddies in here."
So is it only to guys that she was like horned up for?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't think our customers were very attractive.
It's interesting when you hear someone and you're like, that really? That's okay.
Yeah, I get kind of judgmental about it.
But like, yeah, I mean, it's whatever. But it is interesting. You're like, oh, I would have not pictured that. Or you meet couple, like you talk to somebody for a while, and then you meet their partner, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
wouldn't have expected that.
it's always fun. I mean, I don't know.
It's just a judgment, you know. I'm just being judgmental.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I think some people are just horny and have low standards.
Yeah, for sure.
Or maybe these people just know how to fuck.
That too. You can be ugly, but not fuck.
I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying. I'm not being ugly phobic. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but ugly is just your like what you think
Just
is
your
ugly,
perception,
right?
man.
Sure.
Because like ugly people have a lot of children, you know, like so it's not like.
Well, I'm
someone
not
that I would
saying
find,
ugly
you know-
people don't deserve love. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I know. That's not all where I was going.
Okay. Here's.
I'm just saying, like, we're just being super judgmental.
Yeah.
Just cut this out.
Okay, here's a judgmental we can all agree on. We've all probably seen is like the super done up, like gets her nails done, gets her hair did, white girl. That is with like just the most low effort blue collar dude. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's a
for
thing.
sure.
That I don't
Especially
understand.
around here.
Yeah, it's. I mean, no offense if you're a blue collar dude who doesn't, you know, but like, come on, you know, just like the douchey sunglasses and a goatee
Oh yeah, yeah.
and like Carhartt. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know. It's just a weird phenomenon.
But he
More
brings-
power to you
but he
if you're
brings home
into it,
money.
ladies. Well, yeah,
that is true.
but I just one of my coworkers, like her entire family is like that. All of her kids and in-laws and like it's just like very beautiful, high maintenance women with like, I don't know, Joe the crane guy or whatever.
Interesting.
It's just fascinating to me. I don't judge it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I
It
think
is.
it's a
It
weird
is
little
kind of
North
a
Idaho
thing where
thing.
around North Idaho, like the people that do have money do not appear to. At least most of the men that have money do not appear to have money. That is kind of a thing.
Because they spent it all on their truck.
Yeah, you can tell by how they dress. Or,
I think a lot of the nice trucks, those dudes don't have money. That's
that's
the opposite.
the case as well.
It's the dudes driving
Those
shitty-
giant Fords that are like, yeah, $80,000.
At least. Like minimum.
Are they more than that?
New?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then with all the
expensive.
modifications.
They're more than like Teslas?
I don't know how much a Tesla is.
I think
A lot of
Teslas
new
are like
trucks
80.
Actually,
like
no,
100.
Tesla's got cheaper.
No.
Maybe. I don't fucking know. I'm not a car person.
Trucks are like 70 to 100 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
that's insane.
And
Is
they're
that like
19 feet tall?
If they're brand new.
You guys want to know what's really cool? Not having a car.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
Yeah, he likes his brother driving him to work.
I really like not paying
Oh, that's what you
insurance.
need.
You don't miss
Yeah.
you don't miss your Malibu?
No, not at all.
That thing was sick though.
Sick is
You're the
not.
only person who's ever said that car
Yeah.
is sick.
It was really good to you, wasn't it?
It was fine. Like I never had. I mean, it had like a few issues, but like
You had like weird electronical problems.
yeah,
right?
just yeah. You remember that one
Electric
time?
problem.
Did you say electronical?
Electronic problems. That one time my car just like died when I put gas in it. I was like,
Yeah.
I think I called TJ like, could you come like jump me? I don't know what's wrong with my car.
Well, I remember getting in it once and you're like, well, you have to do this to make the audio work. And then the AC didn't work. And then you're like this flashing light or yeah, it was like a bunch of
List of
random stuff. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
I mean, you had that thing for like a decade.
got it when I was 17, and I sold it 2 years ago.
More than
Yeah.
a decade.
Yeah, a long ass time.
It's an old ass car.
Yeah, it did its job
It done drove.
Blew the speakers out.
multiple times.
Did you really?
Yes, I maxed out that thing.
Would you? Because you used to listen to like a lot of super heavy. You listen to like Plea for Purging a lot in that car.
Yeah, early on, I definitely was blasting that kind of stuff. Like, especially when I was like early community college, I had like a deathcore phase where I was listening to like Chelsea Grin and stuff like that and just blasting it. Just destroyed those speakers.
I remember hanging out with you at like, or just getting in your car, and when you're in that phase, and I was like, oh, we don't like the same music anymore. Yeah.
I remember Jake would take me to school sometimes, and it was always Pop Goes Punk.
Oh, I listened to a lot.
Oh man, I listen to shit out of those.
A lot of that stuff. I don't like any of that shit. No, thank you.
It's so cringy. It's so hard to listen to.
That was a good time in this world.
Okay, Parker.
I enjoyed that short era.
Well,
We all liked, like, what was it, 3? Pop Goes Punk 3?
I think so.
We really listened to
remember.
that a lot. It's kind of fun.
I don't remember any of the specific ones. I don't think I ever was super into those. I think that was like the tail end of
the one I really remember is Still Fly by The Worst Prada. Even though that song sucks and it sounds like shit.
I would listen to that on repeat when we were mowing lawns, like over and over.
Right, yeah.
And I remember, I guess for our viewers / listeners' knowledge, we would mow lawns with our dad on Saturdays for, I don't know, a good few years. And I remember Jake showing me August Burns Red, and I thought the iPod was like skipping because it was the first time I ever heard it break down. So I just heard the and I was like, what the fuck? And then
This can skip.
yeah, and then I think I asked you about it, and I was like, this shit sucks. And then, of course, 2 years later, I just listened to August Burns Red like 5 hours
All
a
the
day.
time.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But I haven't listened to them in a long time. I don't know. I feel like all of our music tastes have diverged so far from where they started at this point.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I listen to a lot of the same sounding stuff.
Yeah, but you listen to like a lot more pop.
Yeah, but you listen to modern stuff, though, don't you?
No, yeah, I find new music all the time. But like the style of what I like is always been just like good choruses. So, yeah.
You like a little bit of cheese.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to a Holding Absence song that came out last year today, and I was like, this is kind of cheesy, but holy fuck, I'm so into this. Like, I'm so into this. Like, I realized because I like a lot of stuff that's super cheesy. I'm aware of it, but I don't know.
But if you,
care.
who cares?
It
Like, you
just
like
hits
it,
the
fuck it.
spot.
Well, you and Mom, like your music taste is actually kind of close now because a lot
They're
of the
like
time.
so aligned. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Every time when I'm
Weird.
around Mom listening to music, I'm like, TJ would like this.
Well, a lot of the time it's because TJ showed it to her.
That's true too.
Like
yeah.
Emma Rosa, she listens to a ton of Emma Rosa, some Bill Murray, I think.
Oh, yeah. I got her into Bill Murray.
That stuff,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Parker, what do you listen to these days?
Let's see. I've been listening. What'd you just do?
I didn't see it.
I've been listening to The Maine a lot.
Oh, my mom loves that band.
Yeah.
And that's weird. And Starfucker.
What is a Starfucker?
It's a band.
That's a cool name.
What is it? What kind of music?
I don't know.
It's like
Isn't that a
indie
strain of weed?
electro pop.
Sounds like
Oh.
It's I don't know. I guess it's like chill pop-ish.
Okay.
It's kind of stoner music, but I've always liked
You're a
it.
huge stoner, so that
I-
totally adds up.
It's we used to listen to it all the time at camp back in the day,
Oh.
so I think that's why I like it.
Wait, what do you mean by camp?
Like youth group camp.
Oh, like summer camp stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
God camp.
Yeah, you know when you go to youth group and listen to Starfucker?
Yeah, I know.
Prescribed by a priest.
I just saw them the other week. A couple weeks ago.
Were they good live?
Yeah, they're really good.
I don't know. I've never heard of them.
They're from Portland.
Starfucker. Wow.
I'm not from Portland. I renounce my Portland claim. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's interesting because I remember when Jake came home with a Under Oath CD from like Hastings or something. I think that was kind of the beginning of everybody's exposure.
That was the beginning of my interest in Japanese culture and heavy music at the same time. Because when I made that Hastings trip, I bought Under Oath to Find the Great Line, which I think it came out that weekend. And I don't even know why I bought it, because I think I heard like a couple of songs from Under Oath. I was like, this is cool.
No, we saw the music videos.
Oh, the music videos, that's right, yeah.
Because we had that compilation, like the X compilation that Solid State put out.
Yeah.
Oh.
And just like on a whim, I just bought it. Yeah. And then I bought a couple volumes of Naruto.
Oh, wow, that was then?
That was then, yeah. Way back then.
And that's thanks Hastings.
Yeah. Rip.
They made you who you are. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, and then Jake gave me. I really liked the first Under Oath release. Well, I liked When the Sun Sleeps. Is that what it's called?
The one song. Yeah.
Yeah, that one song. I was listening to that one song on repeat on my iPod Nano, which if I listen to it now, it's probably
You would hate it.
Not
literally
good.
garbage. But and then I really liked the vocals, so Jake got me. Wait, was that even Dallas on that record? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So Jake bought me the first Mailing in the Sons of Disaster record, and I didn't like it, and then I really fucking liked
And you're
it.
like,
I'm a Southern boy now.
that's you with a lot of music. You're like, I don't like this, but then, oh.
Yeah, some stuff grows on me for sure. I just don't have the patience anymore.
Didn't I show you Skrillex too? I have this like memory of me and my ex picking you up for lunch at school, and I remember listening to a lot of Skrillex at the time.
Really? It was probably you.
Oh,
Most of
weird.
the things that
Yeah.
I like, I have you to blame for. Yeah.
I didn't. How did you even know? Well, I guess because you never listened to From First to Last, right?
No, I just knew them because a lot of kids at school would constantly talk about dubstep. I was like, what is that? And I looked it up, and I just downloaded that EP he put out and just played it all the time.
It wasn't from. And so it was the Oh My God song. It wasn't from like Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh my God.
No, it was I got to bring it. Oh my God, song. But no, yeah, it was before that.
Oh.
Yeah, that was well before
Well,
that
what
remix
the fuck
record.
is that song called?
Scary Monsters and Ice Sprites.
Yeah, but you knew what I meant.
Yes, oh my God. Yeah, no, it's crazy because for me, like my personal music taste went from listening to a lot of like Norma Jean and Maylene and Under Oath and stuff to, I think I had like a year or two long phase when I was younger where it was basically Skrillex and like garbage dubstep and stuff.
Devil Wears Prada. We listened to Devil Wears Prada all the time.
Yeah.
When we would hang out.
I still listen to, that's like one of the few bands that I still listen to, but it's mostly their older shit. But yeah, I liked electronic music for like a year and then I hated it. And then
No, that's all I used to listen to.
that's literally all I listen to anymore. Unless I'm going back to old metal records.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
You don't listen to different genres now? Since when?
No, I listen to different genres of electronic music for the most part. Sometimes I listen to like Anberlin or a little bit of like prog metal still, but I don't know. Yeah, it just seems like I've settled finally on what I actually like. It's usually, I don't know. I'm like old and also like listen to fucking baby music at the same time. So I don't know. That's where I ended up. I'm cool with it.
Parker, do you still go back and listen to like stuff you listened to when you were a teenager and be like, I like this still? Or are you just like, I don't care about this?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but probably.
Yeah.
There's probably a few things that I still like. What's that one of Mice and Mice and Men? I always got to make sure I'm saying the right one.
Of Men and Mice?
Because there's of Mice and Men and of Monsters and Men.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
That one album,
The original?
The self-titled one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that still hits like a brick.
Does it?
Oh,
I
it's
think so.
fucking good.
And I
Really?
still like With Roots Above and Branches Below.
That is like one of the best metalcore records ever.
I still think Zombie EP is better. But
What's that?
It's my
I
Vuperschlag.
didn't get into zombies as much as you guys did.
God,
Like, I
that
never,
sounds
I
so
did
good.
fucking because
Amazing.
I don't like metal that much. So I think that's why. Because like there was
Yeah.
that huge disconnect for me. Because the metalcore poppy stuff did it for me at that time. And
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I guess Zombie doesn't have it really any of that. I mean, there's like
No.
a couple
Less, for
choruses
sure,
I think
yeah.
that
Because
are a
it's
little.
the same way I don't like really August Burns Red. Like it's just too metal.
Yeah.
Like I just
Yeah.
can't get into it. Where's the chorus? Is he gonna sing soon?
Oxford Red has some choruses. It's just not clean vocals most of the time.
Yeah, but they're not. Well, I don't want to talk shit. Never mind.
Feel free. They're not good.
It's just not for me. Like, at the end of the day, that's just the fact. Not my thing.
Yeah, you were never into like super heavy stuff because Jake had his like deathcore weird. I'm gonna kill you with a gun phase.
That was like a year. It wasn't very long.
Oh, well, whatever.
But you know what? I really do like some, like, Straight from the Path. Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Their last record.
Yeah, I really
That's like the only. That's like the
But
only
they write
recent metal
catchy
record that I've listened to.
parts. I think that's why. Same with
I could see that.
Johnny Booth. Like, they write super heavy, fucking pissed off music, but it's really catchy.
It's catchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would any of you guys ever go to Japan someday?
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe for a trip.
I want to
At
go to the
some
little
point.
bars. The little bars, whatever they're called. Like the ones that have
Izakaya?
like. Yeah, I heard about that on a podcast once. That sounds great.
There's a whole in Tokyo. There's a entire street where it's just all bars, and they fit like 3 people max.
Yeah.
They're so tiny, but they're. I don't know. I like that kind of stuff.
Well, they have really good burgers over there and steak. Yeah, burgers are
They're pretty good, but they're not like.
I know it's not like probably not super common, but there's definitely places.
But the meat is higher quality, right?
You want to go to Japan to eat burgers?
I totally would. Why wouldn't I?
Literally, all the food is higher
And
quality.
steak. And Wagyu.
Oh, I would go to Japan for yeah.
Because you ate raw chicken, right? In Japan.
Chicken sashimi.
Did you eat horse?
Yeah, I had a horse.
How was the chicken though?
It was weird. I wouldn't eat it again.
That just sounds like yeah. Just being an American, it just sounds like it would instantly kill you.
just
Like you would
like-
just drop dead.
I had it, and I was like, I wish I didn't eat that.
It just yeah. Like
I tried it. But it's like I'd rather have fish. Give me more fish.
was it crunchy?
No, it honestly tastes and has a mouthfeel like you would think. Exactly how you would think.
Like just like
Just slimy and yeah.
meat jello.
Yeah.
That's gross. I would love to try horse though,
Yeah, it's not bad.
and maybe I'll get canceled for saying that, but I would fucking love to try.
I don't
horse.
think so. I think whatever. People.
I would try basically any animal. I feel like, except for like if it's endangered or something. Like I wouldn't eat a monkey.
Yeah.
Probably. What?
I don't know. It's just so, like, the culture of America and eating a horse is just like, no, those are pets, you know? It's just so different.
Yeah, but it's just so like that's so contrived.
I know. It's just hard for me to make the disconnect because if somebody offered me a horse, I don't think I would eat it.
Because you're a Yankee.
Yeah, so I think you've always been kind of weird about like meat.
Yeah,
like
food.
you don't want like bone-in chicken wings, right?
No, it's hard for me to make them for myself
What if I make?
because it, like, to like prepare them and they look like a chicken and I'm like, oh, that was an animal, and then it fucking gets in my head and then I'm like, oh, I'm not hungry.
I did make I made ramen and I used chicken feet, and that was like one of the first moments I ever had of like, oh my god, because it looks like a little dinosaur foot, and you have to like cut the toenail off. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I did not like it, but Angela grew up eating chicken feet, so
But that's how it's made. So
What, do you
Yeah.
actually eat the foot?
like the meat.
Like, do you eat the foot or do you just like boil it?
I think it's
and
just
get
made for the broth. Right?
You
No,
just
you
suck
can-
on it.
You can suck on them because it's like gelatin and cartilage and skin and meat and stuff. Yeah, it's like a thing.
It's flavor.
Wow.
I think I don't know my personal, not to get
That
too
is horrific.
philosophical.
Because their legs look like straws to me. Like half of.
Yeah, when you're done eating it, you just. I don't know. My philosophy with that stuff is if you're gonna eat something, just fucking eat it. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of the chicken. You eat chicken breast.
Yeah, I just have no interest in knowing what that experience is like. I'm good.
Yeah. See. Yeah. There is. It's weird, but I just think it's a very American
It is for sure.
thing.
Okay, another question. When you guys eat shrimp, do you eat the tail?
Mm-mm.
No, you're supposed to remove it.
If it's crispy, if it's like fried, yeah.
Japanese people always eat the tail. The whole thing.
Well,
I thought you were
Are the tails
supposed
usually
to.
on there when they're fried?
No.
I was always
feel like
confused
usually, yeah.
about that too, because they always leave them on the plate, and I'm like, now I have to remove this myself.
I personally don't like them either because it's just a weird.
Aren't they hard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's hard
crunchy
to
and
chew.
weird.
That's,
Yeah,
I
but
think
if
that's why most people don't eat them.
If it's fried,
Well, yeah, it's different. It's fried because it's like yeah.
Yeah,
if
but
I'm
even with
going
like
to
the
Olive
battered-
Garden getting fucking like shrimp scampi, no, I'm not eating the tail because it's gonna be like eating cardboard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eating a knife.
I think I've tried before, but yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I'm the same man.
I don't know. I'm so over like giving a shit. Like I'm not really weirded out by that much stuff anymore.
That's not like a weirded out. I just didn't know you could.
Yeah. I think it's just a cultural
Yeah,
difference.
I think it depends on how you make it. Although actually the one thing I won't do with shrimp is eat like the whole thing. Have you ever had them like prepared whole?
With the vein.
No, you can cut out the vein, but you like keep the legs on and stuff. They look so gross with the legs on. I can't do it.
Would you eat a fish that still had its head on?
I've done it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I cooked a whole fish a couple times. I don't like the eyeballs though. The eyeballs are
Eyeballs are
gross.
Yeah.
I know mom wants us to go hunting, and she said if we shoot a deer this year, she wants to eat the meat that's behind the eyeballs. Because apparently it's really good.
Wow, that's so
see,
specific.
like I do still
saw
have weird
these-
boundaries because that's fucking no.
I'm good on that.
But I remember being a kid and like going to the grocery store and seeing like salmon on ice in the seafood department, and they like still have their eyes in there. That's no, too much. That's too much of an animal for me. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going vegan.
Yeah. I don't know. Fish don't really bother me as much. I do feel bad when I do fish though. Like when I kill them.
Why?
It does make me sad.
I think it should a little bit.
Especially if I don't want them to die. Like I'm like, okay, I can't really eat you.
You're trying to like release.
Yeah, and then I can't actually release it because I'm terrible. So
What do you mean?
Well, I usually just like rip their guts out when I remove the hook.
That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah. So
Have you thought about using a
I
different
usually
hook?
keep all of them, and I eat all of
Even
them.
if you don't want to?
Yeah, because I if I kill it, like I can't not eat it, because then I feel guilty. Wow.
I think catch and release fishing is weird. I've never understood it.
Yeah, I can't even do it if I
Thanks.
try though.
You got a squeaky butt.
You're not editing.
That's true.
I've done that a lot.
Catch and release?
Yeah.
I don't
But,
see
like-
the interest. I want to eat it.
Well, so I'm kind of picky. So I'll eat, like, I don't like to eat big fish. I'll usually put bigger fish back because they make a lot of more fish, right? Because they're
fuck
they're the breeders.
with the cum that's in their balls.
But I'll keep like a smaller one. You know,
Really?
not like a super small one, but like not a big one, like in the middle.
What kind of fish? Like if
a
you
trout,
caught like a
like a
3
trout.
foot rainbow trout, you're just gonna be like, no, it's too big. I don't want to eat it.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Probably.
Wow.
I would
Probably.
eat it,
Yeah, me too.
but I've never caught a big rainbow trout, so I don't know. That's okay.
I don't know. That's just how I've always been.
I forgive you.
But like kokanee and stuff, I'll keep them all.
And then you
'Cause
drink
I
them
don't
up
Really
because
care.
it's beer.
Huh?
Yeah, you drunk it because it's a
Oh.
kokanee beer. Canada. Is kokanee Canadian?
In Canada, it's Canadian, but in the U.S., it's Anheuser-Busch.
Oh.
Is it the same thing though?
Like 10
No.
barrel.
No,
pub
it's
beer.
not made in Creston. For the American stuff's not made in Creston.
Where the fuck is
It's made in Kansas City
Is Creston the weird Canadian town that you
or
always
St.
talk about?
Louis. What?
That's the one? It's
so
Creston.
if it's like everything that's distributed in Canada is made in Creston.
Yeah.
Everything from the whole country. Everything. All of it. It's the biggest city in the
everything
world.
ever.
Made there.
Without Creston, we would all be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Where
much.
Tim Hortons is from. What else is
No,
Canadian?
it's not.
Those are cheesies are from
The all dressed chips. God, those are so good.
Justin
those
Bieber.
are so fucking good. Justin Bieber. Yeah.
Seth Rogen's from there.
Joe Rogan too.
Cody Co.
Wow, that's weird.
That's Cody Co Canadian.
Yeah.
Cody Canadian.
Fuck that guy.
What?
Cody
I think Cooper
Co.
knows.
What happened? What did he do? Is he a
Oh,
rapist?
Yeah,
They're all rapists.
He had sex with Tana when she was 17 and other girls that were
Tana?
17 when he was 25.
Who the fuck is Tana?
Tana Montague. Her name is
catch
Tana
up on the
Mojo. It's
gossip.
Montague.
What the fuck did you just say?
You can't. It's hard to read because it's Tana Montague. But
Are you saying that he fucked a minor?
yes? There's two of them on. Yeah,
And he knew.
and he knew he's 25. 25. 25.
What a dumbass.
Wow.
Like, it wouldn't be that hard to find, if you're Cody Co, like, it would not be hard to find somebody that you could legally do sex with.
Also, he knew that they were underage. So like,
Fuck you, Cody Co. I know you're watching.
I don't think I'm gonna put this in there.
that's not really a hot take, though.
No,
right?
I mean, I
You
wouldn't
don't fuck a
imagine.
minor. Like, that's not a hot take. All right, we should probably hit those before we wrap it up.
Thank you for listening to Failures and Fakes. It's been a podcast. I don't know. What do we have? We have a website, right? It's called patreon.com/the ongoing concept. You can go there and you can pay a certain amount of money per month to get early access to this podcast. You can get Talks, the other podcast that I thankfully am not involved with. You can get behind the scenes. You can get,
You'll also get like extra Failures and Fakes content as well.
yeah. And then you can get more of this, which you want deep inside of you. Yeah, theongoingconcept.com.
Deep inside of you.
Is that a song?
It is now.
Yeah, we just wrote it. That was the sneak peek. The next TOC song.
I long to be inside of you. It's from Get Him to the Greek, I think. Oh, Russell Brand.
You are not speaking
We should not
English.
talk about him.
Holy
okay,
shit.
let's move on.
Okay, thank you. Go to theongoingconcept.com to see stuff about the Ongoing Concept, including merch and tour dates. You guys put tour dates on there because you're a functioning band, right?
If we tour, when we tour.
In 10 years.
No, we'll be back sooner than that.
And eventually I'll have to make a website for the podcast, possibly, and a Google thing. But if you have questions for us, just find us on Instagram at Failures and Fakes Pod and ask us a question there. It could be, what is a dog? And our answer will probably be as bad next time. Okay, I have been Cooper Nichols. I have been your dad. I have been your lad, your Brad, there's not a lot of words that rhyme with dad. We got to fix that. Is there a Japanese word?
Bag. No.
Bagu. I've been Cooper Nichols. Thank you for listening to Failures and Fakes. I've been joined by my most extra specialist guestist in the world, Jake Nichols.
Hi, I'm Jake. I'm going to Japan. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Goodbye, America.
I've been joined by Park Schultz. That's what you want to do? I've also been joined by TJ Tyler Nichols.
That's me. Thank you guys for subscribing to Patreon and watching all of this stuff.
Thanks for your $1,100 billion donation. We really appreciate it.
We're out.
We're out.
Bye.
Bye! Failures and Fakes is made possible by viewers and listeners and whatever else just like you. Patreon.com/the ongoing concept. Thanks.
Thank you, Ace. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Luke. And thank you, Todd. And thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Kim. That's my mom. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Positive Metalhead. There was no good way to phrase that, so I decided just to phrase that. Thank you, Kevin, and also thank you, Steven. This was political, so I'm not gonna say it even. Thank you, John, and thank you, Paul, and thank you, James, and thank you, Dave. Thank you, Patrick. And also as well, thank you in addition, Ben. And thank you to the other guy that's also called Steven. Also thank you me because I also subscribe, so I get credit too. So, haha.